Welcome to NC Pop. I'm your host, Mike, followed by my co-host,
Nemo.
And it's a weekly podcast where we talk about film, TV, and any other random things that into a childlike mind. Starting off with, how was your week?
It was all right.
How did you get home? Did you end up getting home safely the other day?
Last night, yeah. I was all right.
This motherfucker texted me last night. He was like, these bitches won't give me my keys back. I'm like, where are you? I'm at work. Like, where are you at? I'm at Miss Q's. He was misspelling every word that he was typing. And he's like, they won't give me my keys. I can't go anywhere. I'm like, dude, eat something or drink water. And you said, fuck that. You were trying to say fuck that. And I'm like, dude, you can't drive. You can't even spell fuck.
Yeah.
I'm like, call an Uber or have somebody pick you up. And you're like, no. It was like, just eat something and drink something and wait till you sober up. Is that what happened? No.
They drove me home.
Oh, they drove you home?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you end up getting some poon?
No.
Why? They drove you home.
Yeah.
They didn't take advantage of you?
No. The one girl's talking to my buddy, and then the other girl, she's pretty mad yesterday.
Why? What'd you do?
Because I was drunk and trying to drive. I don't know.
Oh, she was mad at you because of that?
She's the one that ended up getting my keys from me. I was like,
is this the chick you went to the Mexican restaurant with?
No.
That I saw on Facebook?
No.
Oh.
That's just someone I used to work with.
Because that chick looked familiar that you went to the Mexican restaurant with.
She used to work at a gas station in BG.
No, because I saw her profile pic because it was tagged. You guys were tagged, and I was like, why does she look familiar? I clicked on her picture, and then I saw her kid because her kid's in the picture. I was like, oh, okay, I know who she used to date one of the dudes, Destiny. Big, tall, giant black dude. Yeah. I was like, oh, okay.
She was actually telling me a story about him the other day.
Yeah.
They dated for like 5 years or some shit.
Something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's one of those. He used to be my friend in high school, and every time we run into each other, oh man, we catch up, like shit, and like he was cool, but I don't know his personal life or anything like that. So
yeah, I think she was telling me about him the other day.
Yeah, I think he cheated on her.
I don't know.
I don't know. That's what I think because I vaguely remember on Facebook, she tagged him in something, and it was something about she went through his phone and saw this text to a chick and shit.
That's hilarious.
And she like posted it on Facebook. This was like I don't know how many years ago it was, but yeah. What, are you talking to her now or
no?
No, you just hanging out with her.
Yeah, we were just catching up. Whatever. Had a game out there. She lives out there, so I was like, let's get some food before the game.
What, you guys used to go to school together or something?
We work together.
You work together?
Yeah.
She worked at Tim Hortons?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You buddy. But yeah, so that was it. That was pretty cool, I guess. And yeah, last night was fun. I don't know. I had like 3 pitchers of beer and some liquor, and then some Tito's and Red Bull within like an hour and a half.
Yeah, that's a lot. I don't even think I can do that.
I was good. I was good by 2 o'clock. I would have made it home.
So who took you back to get your car?
One of the girls drove my car to the house, and then the other one followed.
Oh, they followed. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Because I had my keys, and I was about to leave.
Yeah.
And then the one girl came up to me, you're not fucking driving. Give me your keys. And I was like...
Yeah, because you couldn't even... You probably were, like, missing words as you were talking. Because your texting was like... It was like somebody just went threw their hand on a keyboard and just went like that. Sometimes.
I was trying to play pool, too. I mean, I spell like that all the time. I just fix it.
No, I mean, of course I do it, too, but... it's when I knew you were drunk because you're a stickler for fucking punctuality and shit in your words. Because every time I fucking do it, you go, don't you mean our? Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Not who, but whom.
I've never done that.
No, that's a Ross thing. It's kind of in the same ballpark.
Pretty much. Yeah, no.
But other than that, how was your week, man?
It was all right. Nothing too exciting.
Yeah.
I watched Cruella.
Oh, you did? How was that? I know
It's
they're
a good
going to make
movie.
a sequel.
It's a pretty solid movie.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
It's just like an origins of her upcoming into
It's
the fashion.
It's the same thing with like, what did they do? Didn't they do it with Maleficent? With the evil witch from Sleeping Beauty? Yeah. And they like, I don't know, man. Disney is like... We get all the money in the fucking world. Let's just make origin stories to our animated shit. That, like, do I need a fucking origin story of Cruella de Vil?
Bit long though.
How long was it? Like an hour and a half or two?
2.5, I think.
2.5?
Something like that.
There's no fucking way I'm going to watch an origin story of fucking Cruella de Vil for 2.5 hours. Are you fucking kidding me? You bitched about Boogie Nights being 2.5 hours. That movie is a fucking masterpiece and won Oscars. And probably Mark Wahlberg's best performance he's ever did.
2 hours and 14. So,
That's
so
still
mostly
a lot.
just 2 hours.
It should have been an hour and a half for an hour and 20. Didn't have to be 2 hours. She's not that in depth. If you actually remember, I mean, I haven't watched the cartoon in a long time, but like Cruella is she would look like this old, like wretched, disgusting, like she looked like she was like in her 60s, but apparently she went to college or something or high school with a chick with the Dalmatians and the husband. I'm like, what? I didn't think about it because you're a kid and you're watching it, but then like when you get older and you hear like Cruella and then you look back at the picture and you're like, wait a minute, they're supposed to be the same age, but she looks like she's 60. And I don't know, but I don't know. You said it was good. Like you liked it or not? I don't know.
It was a good watch. For the most part, it was like a heist kind of movie.
Yeah, a heist of what? She wanted doggies.
The chick had a necklace that she had. I don't know.
Oh, she wanted a necklace.
Yeah, and then
it
went from like that, like a heist type of movie in the beginning to like her
becoming fashion.
Yeah. Watch it with your brother.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Well, I'm surprised he wanted to watch it.
That's what I said when he said he downloaded it. I was like, you wanted to watch it?
Yeah. It just seemed no interest. I was like, really? Do I need it? Was it interesting or did it even show like was it like, I don't know. I don't even remember the 101 Dalmatians.
Neither do I.
I remember the Glenn Close one when I was a kid. It was like a live action one.
Yeah, I don't remember any of them.
But
I don't even remember really any like Disney.
I mean, I wanted to watch it. I mean, because Emma Stone, I mean, I like her as an actress, and she's also super fucking hot.
No, she's pretty good in the movie. Pretty good, solid. She might end up winning an award or something. It's pretty solid.
Wow, Chris wanted to watch Cruella. That was weird.
Ask him tomorrow.
I don't know.
Be like, so, you and Nemo watch Cruella together?
Yeah.
Can I get your opinion? Because Nemo sucks at explaining things.
Well, maybe
well, because I don't know. Like,
if you liked it, you liked it. I don't know. I mean, I just I don't know. It doesn't seem interesting to me because, like, I didn't even watch the other ones, the origin of like Maleficent. But Lily loves the Maleficent movies, and,
I heard
and my
amazing.
mom liked them too.
Angelina
Jolie. My mom liked them too because she watched them with Lily. So I mean, people, they're good. I mean, people like them and they want to see them, but it's just like, I don't know. I remember watching them as a kid. I was like, I get it, but I don't need to know the story.
I'd say some of the videography of it's pretty solid, like dope.
Yeah,
sequences and whatnot.
But was this PG?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was about to say they can't make this like PG-13 or rated R. Like,
it was probably PG-13, maybe.
Is it?
Yeah, because they hint at her like
killing somebody.
They hint at her making
Yeah, at the end, right? Because she's like walking. It was like a Godfather. She's walking up to a fireplace and everybody's just standing around. She's just walking up.
Yeah. Like basically taking out an empire, basically.
So she just wants to become a fashion empire. It's basically... See, that's the thing, too.
She finds out that the lady that she's working with killed her mom.
Oh, really?
So then that's how...
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know about that.
Just go right into the fucking spoilers since you want to talk shit.
You could have just said that. I probably would have watched it. I was like, oh, okay.
She was like a revenge type of thing, yeah.
She wanted to take down the woman that killed her mother. You could have just said that. And I'm like, all right.
First act, yeah. The necklace is like, she's like, wait, that's my mom's necklace, basically. And then the first act is like the heist part kind of deal.
Oh.
And then she just tries to
basically
become
down. The next big fashion.
That's pretty cool.
That's another thing, too.
She made it seem like she made the dress out of the Dalmatians.
And I was just not a fan of, like, fashion. I don't know.
I was going to ask you, did you watch the Heights movie? Are you going to?
The what? Into the Heights? Fuck that, dude. I watched the beginning.
Did you really?
Like there was a clip of the beginning, and I just hate...
As soon as they started singing, you're like, nope.
No, dude. I'm like, I hate Lin-Manuel, whatever the fuck his name is, the guy who created Hamilton, and he does those rap, like, yo, I'm coming from the streets. I go to the D, and blah, blah. I'm like, go fuck yourself. Really? Yeah, that's literally what Hamilton was, and it was like, everybody's like, oh my God, it's so awesome, and innovative, and they're like, yo, my name is Hamilton, I come from the, like, and it's like, what? And then, like, they make the actors black instead of white, and, like, they're all changing, and it's like, oh, this is so innovative and, like, different from any other musicals. And I was like, this is dumb. Like,
I'll probably end up watching it. I was gonna watch it today, right?
and then he's walking down it starts with him walking down the street. He's like, I'm just an average, like, Puerto Rican. It's like walking down the street and just like looking and like, I'm like, you really think you're walking down the street in fucking Harlem and it's gonna look like that, all shiny and bright, and everybody's happy and singing and dancing? No. It's gonna be like drug addicts and whores walking around on the side. But yeah. Anyways, what were you saying about?
I was gonna watch it, but I was like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, that was another thing
I'm
too.
good. I was like, I'll throw this on some other day.
2.5 hours for a fucking movie? And, oh my god, fuck that, dude. And I don't like. That's what I don't understand. I don't like musicals or fashion and shit like that. It's just, I don't know. It just doesn't interest me at all. But yeah, so you're gonna check out Into the Heights? Tell me how it is.
Probably by next week, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Throw it on. Throw something on. I want to check out that Mark Wahlberg movie too, but I heard that's like garbage.
I did watch that.
How was it?
It was garbage. Adverb.
Yeah.
We're gonna go and talk to that. I watched Infinite.
It was like garbage.
Oh wait, let's go to Sweet Tooth first, and then Infinite because that's the next trailer. You finished Sweet Tooth, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I messaged you. Remember? I was like, of course, it's gonna fucking bitch ass end the season like that.
Cliffhanger shit.
It was like 3 cliffhangers.
Yeah. I enjoyed it. Like I enjoyed the.
Like I told you, dude, it was way better than I thought based off like
me
trailers
too.
and shit we saw.
And like it was like every episode was like they would come across a new place or come across a new area, and then at the end or halfway through they come like a big fucking.
What I thought was I was like, it really is basically Huckleberry.
Yeah, Huckleberry Finn. Yeah, because he's traveling with
got
the
the
black
black dude.
What's his name? Nigger Tom or some shit?
Something like that, yeah. That was like legit, yeah. Like,
it's in the book, yeah. I mean, I'm not a fucking racist. That was in the fucking book.
That's why it's got canceled.
I remember reading that. Everybody wanted to read because it was like one of those books. Where
Who wants to read the next paragraph? Me.
Yeah, exactly.
You get the white race. That nigger Tom.
Goddamn nigger.
Dude,
You'd
be like, dude, you ain't have to like put so much emphasis on that one sentence.
It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be, man. And I like that dude because like the black dude, I can never remember his name, but he was actually in another show that kind of reminded me of this called. He was in Zoo.
Yeah. Where
it was like animals, and then even that one scene where that Mexican chick with the big tits who ended up taking in the pig girl, she like went out and it was like a scene where not the rhinos, but the elephants were running down into the city. It was literally out of a scene of Zoo. It was like it's literally how their show was. It was like animals taking over the world and shit like that. But yeah, I mean, it was interesting. I still want to know what the fuck all this hybrid shit. It's like the chicken and the egg. What came first?
Oh,
the hybrids. And
it tells you.
I know that's what I'm saying through the show. You're like, what came first, the hybrids or the virus?
Yeah.
And then you find out the whole fucking thing.
She accidentally made a hybrid trying to find the cure for the virus. Oops.
Whoopsie.
I mean, the hybrids aren't getting sick, so I guess I found the cure.
Yeah. I fucking came home one day, and I think it was my dad or my mom. I don't know which one. They had a USA Today paper, and on the cover it was like hybrids, and it was like showing clips of the birds, and like I was like, first of all, it's my mom or dad actually think this is real. I'm like, why would they even buy this? Unless they thought it was real or something. Because or unless they were like super fans. Because it was literally on the front page of USA Today. Like it was like front page news. And like a little thing on the side said advertisement. So it's just like in a little corner. And it was just like, hybrids are alive. Advertisement in like a small corner of it.
That's great. That is hilarious.
It's very misleading, but I guess newspapers is a dying breed, so.
Pretty much.
Anyways.
Yeah, no, Sweet Tooth. I liked it. It was a solid ass show, for real.
I enjoyed the kid. The kid was great playing that. You know, he's like a deer. He's just running around. What? 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 He's just looking around. Will Forte. Yeah.
He ate all the dude's medicine.
Yeah.
I ate all your candy.
And everybody's just freaking out every time the finger twitch.
Oh, yeah.
And they were burning people in the houses and shit like that.
And
this guy's coming up with like he has a kind of a cure for his chick.
He's trying to, But you need the hybrids in order to like finish it.
Yeah. Yeah, the Indian guy is the one trying to make the... And he's trying to not, kill the hybrids and, like...
Trying to be ethical.
Yeah, he's trying to be ethical and shit like that. Oh, it was cool, though. This part was cool. I really wish I did see the fucking bear trap land on a dude's head, though. That would have been awesome.
Oh, yeah, when the moose was standing right behind him and shit.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, it was a deer. I thought it was a deer.
I don't know. Probably was. A big-ass deer.
So he can also talk to animals, too?
That's what it looked like.
Yeah.
He told that tiger, leave me alone.
Yeah, no. And those stupid kids.
I'm sure they'll explore that in the next season.
Those Lord of the Fly kids. Fucking, like, in a virtual reality world living in an amusement park.
Oh, yeah. That was pretty cool, though.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good show. It's better than what I thought it was going to be, like you said. I thought it was going to be more dramatic and, like, more dragged out, but it was actually pretty fast-paced.
Only 8 episodes.
And only 8 episodes, too, so...
Assholes with the cliffhangers.
Yeah, I know.
That was a solid show. I'd recommend watching it. Checking
Oh,
it
yeah,
out.
definitely. I watched Infinite.
The premise and concept of it sounded cool.
Exactly. It's based off a book called The Reincarnationist Papers. I guess it was a really good book. But and it's directed by Anton Fuqua, who is pretty fucking solid director. You know, Train Day and fucking, Equal. Like, he's just
So you had hopes for this.
No, yeah. And I mean, special effects and some of the fight scenes look pretty fucking cool and dope. But the story was just like, and Mark Wahlberg put it on his best, like, non-Boston accent. Like, it's like, literally, it's a lot of ADR throughout the whole movie. It's like, it's showing a scene and it's just voiceover. And it's just like, they're like telling you, like, oh, this is why you can do this. And then also you can create the elements by doing, and he's like, I don't even know what this is saying right now. This doesn't even make any sense. Like, it's literally a fucking line he says. Can you dumb it down for me?
Oh, Jesus. You make me want to watch it just because it sounds so terrible. Like,
I was like, I mean, the action scenes and shit were cool and stuff, and I was like, but it was like shit like that. It was like, I was like, seriously? But Dylan O'Brien, honestly, dude, this is the fucking thing that kind of pissed me off. He should have been the fucking lead in this movie, and Wahlberg should have been playing Dylan O'Brien's, because that would have been better, because Dylan O'Brien played the past version of Mark Wahlberg. And then Mark Wahlberg was the other version of because it's reincarnation and shit like that. Because I figured it would switch, because, like, Mark Wahlberg, he's like in his 40s or whatever, but I feel like he was way too old to be the lead in the movie, because, like, everybody else is like in their 30s, and he just looks like, like he's trying to act younger than he is, and he's, I don't know, I just felt like it should have been, like, the roles should have been switched. Like, it would have been cooler if he was actually the one that died at the beginning, kind of like, like Drew Barrymore died in Scream and stuff like that. It's like, you bring in a good actor and then have him die to lead into, and Dylan O'Brien is actually a really good actor. I like him in American Assassin. I really hope he becomes like Nightwing or something in like some kind of superhero, because he's a really good fucking actor. Because apparently there's this egg, and it's like this big.
Like an egg.
And it can destroy the whole world by eating everything organic in its path. And the reason is because there's two people, this is a good concept. There's two people that know that they can be reincarnated. There's people who want to help and believe that they have this power so they can protect and help the world. And then there's other people who are nihilists who just want to end this, because when they die, they basically go into the womb and they're alive 9 months into the womb until they come out and they know who they are and all this shit. Some of them do, and some of them don't hit until like they're kids or teenagers or something like that. But yeah, in that guy, because he's like, every time I die, I fucking wake up in a womb and I'm sitting there for 9 months and then come out and I'm fucking, it's like, it's Chiwetel Ejiofor's character, and just imagine him doing this big powerful speech and shit like that. And that was interesting, but the action scenes were fucking cool though. They were decent, except that window thing where I thought was ridiculous. But like the action scenes were just insane and they were cool, but it was just like, so you're reincarnated, you got superpowers?
Yeah.
But then they brought in this whole thing of like they can feel I don't know, they can take the energy around them. Some
Got into some weird shit.
rare cases of people who are reincarnated and that can like basically defy physics and stuff like that. And Mark Wahlberg, of course, is one of those people, and so is Chiwetel Ejiofor. But I just felt like the role should have been switched. But I know they probably just made Mark Wahlberg the lead because, you know, he's the bigger name. It seems interesting, but then it just, like, I don't know, like I said, man, it was the dialogue. It was just dumb. I don't know. It just was dumb. And, like, Wahlberg's, like, always sounding like he's out of breath. What are you talking about? I don't understand what's going on. And I felt like this movie was actually longer than what it was. And I felt like they cut out a bunch of shit. Because I really felt like they should have explained more of, like, the reincarnation and then, like, dived into that whole concept. Because that was, like I said, the interesting part of the whole fucking movie. But it just kind of felt like they were just trying to put in all the action and cut out, like, all the story shit. I don't know. And this scene right here was, like, insane. I'm like, wait a minute. This fucking... The plane's already taking off, and he gets on a fucking motorcycle and jumps onto the fucking plane so fucking quickly.
Well, dude, motorcycles are fast. Don't you know?
I'm not going to show you the whole movie. I don't want to show you the whole movie.
I don't care. I mean, we both know I'm probably not going to get to it.
Yeah, I know. You might watch it at Chris's house. I don't fucking know.
He told me the other day he's not, like, too big into, like, action movies.
Really?
Yeah. He told me he, like, cares more about, like, the actual stories and shit.
Yeah. And also, time also doesn't matter in this movie, too, because they go from, like, Ireland to fucking L.A. super quick, dude. Like Scotland or some shit. It's like, there's no, like... Yeah. Spoiler alert, he dies at the end.
Forever?
Yeah. So, and then at the end, there's, like, this Asian kid who's is him, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. I guess if you just want to watch, like, a movie... An action movie with no, like you just want to watch it just for, like, the special effects and action sequences. I mean, go for it.
I mean, Fast and Furious comes out in a couple weeks. So.
I know. That's my guilt. Those are my guilty pleasures, the Fast and Furious movies. Like, I'll sit through the dumb thing and laugh at all the bullshit they're fucking saying. But I'll still watch it because the fucking action scenes are cool. Like, they're fucking just dumb, fucking cool movies. Listen to his accent. Something bigger. Something more.
We take will next day, next week, next life add up to something more.
He speaks like he can't read.
Yeah, I know, because he's trying to cut that Boston accent down, dude. Oh boy, it was like I said, the action scenes were fucking cool, but I don't know, man. It didn't like the story and all that. I don't know, it just was garbage. And it's like, I'm not saying I like the Fast and Furious movies, so that's saying a lot for the story. Yeah. I mean, the concept was great, but it just felt like they just like fell flat on the execution of everything, or they just felt like, oh, people wouldn't like if it was longer and had more story to it, so they just like,
joke's on you, people don't like it anyways.
I know, right? It's like, alrighty. What's the first show we got? What about Superman and Lois? You watched that?
Dude, this show's so good for no reason.
Yeah, because Superman got shot by the gas and he infected his son, and he was getting some kind of like cold due to the kryptonite.
And it was freezing his lungs up or whatever.
Yeah, and it was freezing his lungs up, so he had to burn the kryptonite out of his body. Because that Mexico fight, he was like, why am I... He's getting all bruised up and shit like that. He's like, why does this hurt? This is weird. I've never felt this before. You're like, what? Why am I tired? No, he's out of breath. He's like, damn. He's like, that took it out of me.
It was a long trip from Kansas to Mexico.
It was a cool sequence, though. I don't know. What do you think of this episode?
It definitely brought the plot like super forward real quick.
Yeah, because the synopsis was Lois, Chrissy, and Clark team up to piece together a significance of Smallville to Morgan Edge, and it turns out the people of Smallville, because of the radiation from when he landed.
He can only use those people,
and so he can only use those people to turn them and shit.
Yeah, everyone else dies.
Yeah. And then it turns out at the end that Morgan Edge himself is a Kryptonian. Which, you know what? I totally forgot. The dude was in Supergirl and shit like that, too.
Was it?
Yeah, I totally forgot about that guy. I saw it on IMDb.com, and I was like, wait a minute, what? Oh, yeah. It was like season 3 and season 1.
He was in there for what?
It's, what is it? The episode Greater Meta Plot, as revealed here, uses several concepts from Supergirl. Normal humans becoming possessed by Kryptonian souls gained all their superpowers and was used in season 3 of the parent show. Amusing enough, the season also had Morgan Edge as the big bad, the first half Earth building crew. Oh yeah, because it was her uncle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was her uncle and her mom or her aunt or whatever came. Yeah, and I totally forgot about it too.
Oh wow. So he's just like secretly a Kryptonian in the show, even though we've all seen him as a Kryptonian already.
We just totally forgot about it.
Jesus.
And I was like, wait a minute, that's right. But I don't know.
I like how the big reveal wasn't really a big reveal then.
Yeah, it was a big reveal, but it was a reveal to me. I was like, and then I had to look it up, and I was like, oh yeah.
It's great. It's hilarious. That is just hilarious.
Yeah, I know. And he just realizes what?
Like, wait a minute.
Hold the phone?
How do you do that?
You see, I got mine the same time.
He said, brother.
Now that black dude's about to come back, probably.
Yeah, no, that was another thing too. I don't understand why he left. The whole point was him coming here and like trying to an upcoming war that he knows Morgan Edge is doing something, but then he just left up and going like, oh, okay, he's not as bad as I thought he was. And
All
he
right,
just
you guys got
left.
Superman. You don't need me.
Yeah, it's like, you know, there's a war coming. He just left. That doesn't make any sense.
And then the one brother using weapons now.
Oh yeah, and all of a sudden pull out guns from the barn and like
Yeah,
so,
because he stole them from the dude's RV.
yeah, and then the fucking what's her name? Lana's husband. You find out
Kyle?
the guy turned into. He's also one of the Kryptonians.
He said they black out.
Yeah,
So apparently they do like some noise and then everyone just
because
blacks
he
out.
wanted to make himself his better self.
No, I'm not drinking. I promise.
Yeah, and Lois at the beginning was like, "Fuck you! I don't want you around me, Dad. You can fuck off." And then he ends up saving her in this scene.
She's like, oh, okay, maybe those weapons are needed.
Yeah, I know, right? She's like all high and mighty. He's like, "Get out of here! I try to kill my baby girl."
What's going on?
They say it's solar power. I think it would make him better or like stronger.
It's a red sun.
Oh, the red sun. Okay,
That's why it's red.
it's awesome. All right.
I just pulled that out my ass. I don't know. Makes sense now.
I just thought about it, and I'm gonna pass it off as knowledge that I already knew.
I mean, makes sense. I don't know. Just came up with that on the spot.
Yeah, it works. But pretty much this episode was just. How did it end again?
With the fight between.
Yeah, it just was like,
reveal.
oh, the big reveal, and then like, oh, what's gonna happen next? Hope there's gonna be a big fight scene at the beginning of the next episode. Hopefully.
Ideally.
Pretty good with that thing.
Well, nothing too significant, I don't think.
No, it's just the whole Morgan Edge thing. And Lana doing her reporter
At
thing.
least it's not a filler and it was a fucking plot-driven goddamn episode.
Unlike fucking Legends, where it was cartoon shit. No.
Yeah, I bet you loved that when it changed the cartoon and singing, huh?
Fuck no, I didn't.
When that happened, I was like, oh, yeah, Mike's loving this.
That was so fucking stupid. I didn't care for this episode
No,
at all.
it was okay. She said, I can't read music.
The Saint's Apprentice. It's a play on the, the whole, the Sorcerer's Apprentice. Fantasia, you know?
No, I don't.
You never watched Fantasia?
Uh-uh.
I don't know. Like, I was just trying to, like, see where the story with Sarah Lance and everything was going to go. Like, the whole fucking, like...
Even that's kind of dumb right now.
Yeah, and it's like, come on, man. Yeah, guys already had, like, 5 episodes of this shit. Just come on. We can move this forward.
This was probably the most boring episode of
Is
the
that why
season.
you asked me about, do I watch Winona Earp?
What?
Because Winona Earp, they were playing, you can watch all 15 seasons of Winona Earp, and they played the song, she's strapped to the bed, and they're watching Winona Earp.
I don't remember asking you that.
Yeah, you're probably drunk. It's time. Yeah. And apparently, The reason they put in Winona Earp reference is because in season 4 of Winona Earp, the 2 lesbians, the hot lesbians on there, mentioned they wanted to see Waverly in a Sarah Lance cosplay. So it was referring to her in the show. Sarah
really?
Lance in the show. So they kind of referred it to her
Nice.
in the show. Which I still have to fucking finish watching the last 2 seasons of Winona Earp. And then this episode got really dumb at the end with the whole musical thing. And the fucking animation.
That was my favorite part.
It was?
No. She said, but I don't know how to read music.
And then fucking turns what's his name into a fucking wheel of cheese.
Yeah. There were forks of cheese. Flip phone.
Why am I a flip phone? All right, let's move on. Did you watch Loki? Basically, just leaves off from where Avengers Endgame, right? When he goes to the time portal, the Tesseract.
So basically, he fucked up the timeline so that world doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I know.
So he doesn't have a world to go back to.
Loki, the god of mischief, finds himself out of time in an unusual place and forced against his godly disposition to cooperate with others. Yeah, so they basically just like rehashed the end game. You can totally tell that was added in. Him waving.
Why? Because he was the only one in the scene?
Yeah. And then he just teleports to this place in the desert. And then that's where he gets picked up on the time bureau. And they're like, you need to come with us. And he's like, look, I don't have time for this. All right, I am a god. And she just hits him in the face. And it's like, it's in slow motion. You're going 1/5 of a second. Like, whatever the fuck she said. His face.
Blah, 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 blah,
And she just
blah.
walks up to him.
You're now moving at 1/16 speed, but feeling all that pain in real time.
Yeah, that's gotta suck. You can feel it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And it just lasers his fucking clothes
How
off.
does one not know they're a robot?
Oh, yeah. He's like, you're organic or you're a robot. How does one know they're a robot? What if I'm a robot?
Do a lot of people not know if they're robots?
Thank you for your confirmation. Please move through.
What if I was a robot and I didn't know it?
What if I am a robot and I didn't know it? Turns out he was DB Cooper.
What's that?
And he's like, I didn't know you were DB Cooper. He's like, I lost a bet on Asgard. He's like, how come none of your time bureaus like set? And he's like, well, it's supposed to happen like that. Oh, this guy, dude. This dude is hilarious, but he wasn't hilarious. And I mean, he was funny, but I've seen this dude in other shit. That guy just walked through. He's like, I'm not taking a ticket. And then he just gets disintegrated. And then Loki's like, I got my ticket. He's looking for it. It's like, I got it.
It's right here. Yeah.
I don't know. I like the show, man. I like it. I thought it was funny.
That was fun. It
I
was
was
good.
given a little...
It's definitely clearly the one that's creating the multiverse.
No, I know. They kept talking about the multiverse. And
I know. I
how-
like this
how-
whole little cartoon because it
explains.
it definitely just set up the whole next phase.
Before you stand trial, settle in, sharpen your pencils, and check
Make sure there's
this
only
out.
one timeline that stays.
Yeah, I know. Because apparently,
Long
that's what the
ago,
time they
there
just
was a vast
collectively...
multiversal war. Countless unique timelines battled each other for supremacy, nearly resulting in the total destruction of, well, everything. But then the all-knowing timekeepers emerged, bringing peace by
So this is what's
reorganizing the
gonna-
multiverse
yeah.
into a single timeline. The sacred
They said
timeline.
WandaVision was going to open up to the
Now
next
the
phase, but this
timekeepers
literally
protect and
explained
preserve
it
the
way better than
powerful
WandaVision
time
ever
for
did in the
everyone
cartoon.
and everything. But sometimes people like you veer off the path the timekeepers created. We call those variants. Maybe you started an uprising, or were just late for work. Whatever it was, stepping off your path created a nexus event, which left unchecked could branch off into madness, leading to another multiverse.
Yeah, so they just go-
Multiverse of Madness. She just said it's going to lead into madness, a multiverse of madness. That's the title of Doctor Strange.
And all its incredible workers.
Like how it's like
Mistake and set
60s
time
cartoon.
back on
Like
its
everything looks like it's from the
predetermined
60s and 70s in a time bureau
path.
place.
Now that your
Yeah.
actions have left you without a place on the
Fucking take a
timeline,
ticket.
you must
Yeah,
stand trial
take a
for
ticket.
your offenses.
Yeah, they just go into those timelines,
Just make sure
grab
you
the
have
variant,
ticket
and then just
and
fucking
you'll be
erase that
seen by
timeline.
the next
Yeah, I know. I was like, what do those things do? And it's just like you're killing everybody in that timeline. So it's just like so they can have that one timeline, which they haven't really said that they kill everybody in that timeline. They just put this thing down and go and they walk through. But then I'm pretty sure they're gonna like it's gonna be evident that they're actually.
Oh yeah, they gotta wipe out those timelines.
Thanks for visiting the TVA. Don't hesitate to let us know.
And then it's gonna turn out that they're actually gonna need him because that's what because it turns out the person that's going through the timelines is Loki himself, another version of Loki, because he said, "Who's going through the place killing everybody? It's you." But then in one scene, the kid was like, "Who did this?" And he pointed up the picture of the devil, Manifesto.
Yeah.
So could it be Manifesto doing it, looking like Loki, or Loki?
Maybe they're working together.
Oh yeah,
Because like I said, like that cartoon said, him going there just created a whole fucking probably a
different
shit ton.
web of things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and he also sees himself die at the hands of Thanos. So he was like looking through his timeline where he eventually was going to be, and then like, oh yeah, he showed him that the reason, like if he would have went back, he would have saw his mother, and because of him, his mother died, or his stepmother.
Yeah. Because it looked like he wanted to get one of those thingies that they use to erase timelines.
Oh yeah.
That's what he collected at the end. But yeah, because I remember that's what we said during WandaVision was Manifestos probably. Like that's who the big bad is probably for the phase.
Manifesto, hopefully, because that'd be cool, man. They can bring in.
I don't know. You didn't like that idea during WandaVision.
No, I mean the idea of Manifesto in that show. I was saying it wasn't going to be Manifesto. Like I was going to say they weren't going to, put Manifesto in that show as the big bad of that show, because that seems something bigger, like a Thanos type thing. Because that's like the devil. Like it's like. But plus, we're also getting into like Blade and all. So yeah, this could lead into
So
supernatural.
confused. What the fuck was the point in that?
Yeah, I know. It's like, have you seen a stick figure with the head and a smiley face?
So
What
confused.
does that even mean?
I don't know.
I guess it was that what he's drinking is like an energy drink that was made by Pepsi back in like the 90s that was discontinued.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why that they put it in there. Maybe it's just like, oh, it's discontinued for a reason, or
Because, I don't know, he said the whole fucking thing was like a goddamn throwback to 90s.
Didn't the Avengers come together to literally avenge him by defeating you?
Little solace to a dead man.
Do you enjoy hurting people?
little solace to a dead man.
Making them feel
Yeah, and then it just basically comes to terms with Loki playing like, am I just a fucking just murdering people for shit? It's like, I don't know, he's coming to terms, it looks like, a little bit. But then if he does live through the show, I don't know, they could reset the whole timeline with, like I said, Doctor Strange and all that shit, and Spider-Man with the whole multiverse and that too. Because they're obviously doing something with the multiverse and Spider-Man as well. What if he becomes like a TV... What if this is like a TV show? Agents of Time Variants. Or TVA. And it's just a show of him just tracking down time things. Basically just Legends of Tomorrow.
Pretty much. Just describe the whole goddamn Legends.
It's just basically Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah, I wonder if they will get multiple seasons or whatever.
It would be cool though.
Because that's the only way you can keep him in is if he's like...
In the
A
a
time
multiverse,
person.
a time
Yeah.
person, yeah. Time variant cop. Time cop. Oh, that's awesome. Love Time Cop. What was he digging too? He's also looking for something.
Think some jackass found himself.
I don't think so. I think he set up the oil so he could catch him and burn him.
Oh,
and then
yeah, that's
grab
right.
the thingy.
Wait.
Because he wanted a charge, it looks like.
Oh yeah, he wanted one of those chargers. But you also need to see if it is Loki or not. You just see like a silhouette.
Him in a cape.
So you don't even know if it's Loki. Well, I mean, the Time Bureau must know because that's the whole job, is to know who it is. No, it is. That's like Bush League shit, though.
What?
Like, you don't walk into a field with oil and shit. Like, who does that?
Newbies. I'd agree.
Anyways, we'll move on. First thing we got, Peter and Bobby Farley are set to return to the lanes as Collider is reporting that the pair are producing a sequel to their 1996 bowling comedy Kingpin. The film which is reportedly in active development at Village Roadshow Pictures, has no information regarding the plot, setting, or time period of which it's all, in the works, and doesn't know if the Farley brothers are going to come back and direct or produce. Were you a fan? Have you ever watched Kingpin?
But they're writing it?
I don't know. They just said that the Farley brothers are, so I imagine they would write it.
I was going to say, they got to, like, you don't say they're coming back and then say, but it's not.
Yeah.
If they're directing or producing, it's like, all right, so how are they coming back
probably
with it?
They probably have an idea and they want to write it out, maybe. I don't know. Have you ever watched Kingpin?
No.
Dude, that movie's fucking great, dude. The guys who did Dumb and Dumber, Something About Mary, what else did they do? Was it Me, Myself, and Irene they did too?
Jim Carrey.
Yeah, I mean, they do a lot of shit. And dude won an Oscar, too. One of the Farrelly brothers won an Oscar because he directed that movie Green Book. I believe he won an Oscar for screenplay. Green Book a few years ago with Viggo Mortensen and that dude Mahershala Ali was in. But yeah, dude, I love this. This movie was fucking hilarious, dude. Fucking Woody Harrelson as his fucking hack fucking... he was like this hustler bowling guy in the 70s, and he was like a champion. And then fucking he gets caught up in this underground bowling thing, and Bill Murray's in it too.
My so-called friend, take your silly little ball and make your silly little spare.
And he fucking leaves Woody Harrelson behind and takes the money. So they fucking beat the shit out of Woody Harrelson and stick his hand in the bowling thing, and he loses his hand. And then it flashes like 20 years later. He's like, got a comb over, and he's an alcoholic, and he's got this hook for a hand and his fake hand and shit. And then, like, of course, Bill Murray becomes the biggest bowler in the bowling scene.
What did I tell you?
So then, would they come back?
It's fun, though.
No, he came back.
No, I meant for the sequel or whatever.
Oh, yeah, they don't know if they're going to come back either, or if it's... I mean, imagine, they can't make a Kingpin 2 without the sequel if it's going to be a prequel. Maybe it'll be a prequel, I don't know. But, yeah, in the movie, 20 years later, Woody Harrelson finds this Amish guy who comes into town. He's bowling. He can bowl, like, strikes, like, nothing. And he's like, I want to manage you and take you on a pro tour. And then he ends up becoming rivals with Bill Murray again, and it's kind of like that thing. It's like getting revenge on him type thing. But it was a funny... Yeah, he leaves him in the fucking street. He's like, all right, let's get out of here. He's like, let's get out of the car. And he gets out of the car. He just drives off. And then one of the sexiest women I've ever... And I jerked off to her so many fucking times. I can't remember her name. Something Angel. She was in the Weird Science TV show. She was just a fucking goddess, dude. Her... what's her name? Vanessa Angel. Oh, my God, dude. Yeah. He gets into a fight with her.
You must have a really wide foot. You got both of them.
Wow, she still looks good for... How old is she? 54? Wow, she still looks good for 54, man. Oh, yeah, she was in Hall Pass.
She's still acting.
Yeah, she's still an actress. Yeah, I'm not saying she's not an actress, but... yeah, she was in Weird Science. That's where I first saw her, because it was a TV show on USA back in like the 90s. Oh yeah, she was trying to like, yeah, she ended up teaming up with the guys too, of like trying to distract the other bowlers and shit like that, like showing her tits off. But yeah, man, it's a great fucking movie. You ever gonna watch it, dude? Watch it. It's fucking great, dude.
Yep, it's on Paramount.
Oh, Distraction.
I have Paramount.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Great. There you go. Oh, yeah. The distraction scenes.
Because then I'm going to watch iCarly, too.
Nice.
I might check out the Rugrats. I'd be distracted, too.
Hell yeah, it would. Oh my god, especially if she did that. I would start jerking off in the bowling rink. Does she just stand over it and her panties are hanging up? Yeah, dude. God, I would eat the fucking sun lotion off her tits.
Was the Amish dude an actor? Like anybody?
Yeah, it's Randy Quaid's brother, or that's Randy Quaid, Dennis Quaid's brother.
Oh.
Yeah, Randy Quaid's the Amish guy.
He could come back, right?
Randy Quaid?
If they were the sequel?
Oh yeah, I'm sure he could, but he's fucking knucking futz. He's fucking, he's crazy. He went bonkers.
Oh, well then.
I mean, I'm trying to think of the last movie he was in. The big movie was fuck, I don't even remember. He was, what, Independence Day, 96? he was the guy that flung the plane up into the...
Oh.
That was a cool scene, though. But yeah. Kingpin, it's a fucking great movie, dude. Check it out. It's hilarious, dude. Fucking hilarious. Also, there was also a game trailer revealed for the Evil Dead game with Bruce Campbell coming back and the voices of the other characters from the movies coming back. So this looks, I don't know, this kind of looks like what was it? What that Jason game was? That Friday the 13th game, where it's like you're basically like a team and you got to fight against the evil.
Which
and you
it was a big thing.
Yeah.
So I mean,
this looked fucking cool. The graphics look fucking amazing, dude. How badass is it with a chainsaw in the hand, dude? I told you, dude. It is badass to have a shotgun and a chainsaw for a hand. That's the chick from the TV show. Oh, and that's King Arthur from Army of Darkness.
so yeah, it looks pretty much exactly the same as Friday the 13th almost.
Yeah. And then he's like, these dicks come out of nowhere. It's like... I mean, it looks cool, though. I was kind of hoping it was going to be an actual game.
Not like an online thing.
Yeah, not like the Friday 13th thing.
Self. But who would want to do that? He'd be a dick.
You'd be a dick. That's so Ash.
Other legendary artifacts.
Those are like the same symbols too. I wonder if it is the creators.
Maybe it'd be the same creators.
Did we talk about this?
No,
like being made.
No, we talked about Evil Dead because they're rebooting.
Yeah,
they're making another movie.
That's what I was saying. I was like, this just kind of came out of nowhere. That was cool.
Like I said, it looks cool.
Coming 2021.
2020.
We're already in that year, so give us a date.
Move on. Masters of the Universe trailer dropped. Kevin Smith, Masters of the Universe.
Forgot Mark Hamill was in it.
Yeah, he plays the voice of Skeletor. I mean, it's not a... The animation looks pretty cool. They also put I Need a Hero as a song.
I know.
I need a hero. I thought they would, like, put music from the... Oh, shit. I accidentally hit something. I figured they would put, like, actual music from the show to show off the music. But they just used a different version of I Need a Hero. Maybe because it was in the 80s. It was an 80s song, and this show was in the 80s. Maybe it was just like a throwback, trying to, bring nostalgia.
Probably, maybe. I don't know. It fits.
Yeah. Where are the rumors now, and where are all the guns? I need a hero at the end of the night.
We need a
He's
hero.
gotta be fast, and he's gotta be strong, and he's gotta be fast for the fight.
That's He-Man. That describes He-Man.
Exactly. Oh, yeah, they got all these weird characters, dude. Oh, yeah, that's Sarah Michelle Gellar's character right there. Aaliyah or Thea, some shit. Oh. Animated reboot of classic Masters of the Universe franchise. It's focusing on unresolved stories from the iconic characters, picking up where they left off decades ago. But it also doesn't look as like cartoon, like child, like it was. I don't know, the other animation. Actually, looks like cool animation. Because there was like a lot of gay undertones. Man, fucking serious.
Is it really?
Yeah, dude. There's like memes and shit and like on like YouTube shit like that for years about the gay undertones of it. But yeah, I don't know. You never watched He-Man growing up because you were like in 96. You were born in 96. He-Man was dead and gone.
No, I think I've seen some of it. I had some toys.
Yeah. You didn't watch the Dolph Lundgren He-Man Master of the Universe movie?
No.
Yeah.
I did not.
It's pretty shitty. But no, that's the funny thing though about He-Man is like the whole reason He-Man exists is because they made toys for Conan the Barbarian, the Schwarzenegger movie that came out, a rated R movie where he's cutting people's heads off and literally raping women. And then like they just had all these figures and shit, and they were like, all right, what are we gonna do with these extra figures of like hulking looking men and shit like that? Well, why don't we just create something? And then they basically just created Masters of the Universe, and all of them look like these hulking like action figures that can only move their arms up like this. And like they all look the same except their heads look different, and they call them different names and attach like rockets to some of them. It's just like, this is Merman, this is like, you know, they would just change the faces and make different characters. And then they were like, oh, okay, well, why don't we make this new cartoon? And they made a new cartoon so they can sell the toys. So it's basically Masters of the Universe exists because like they just had leftover toys they couldn't sell. It's a very fascinating documentary on Netflix, how toys were made.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's very fascinating. About they have like Masters of the Universe, they have Legos, they have Barbies, they have Ninja Turtles, Power Rangers. Like they just show how all the like the toys that made us type thing, I believe it's called.
Interesting.
Star Wars and stuff like that. Really cool documentary. They're only like 30-40 minute long, so yeah, I get a chance to check them out though. I don't know, but this I'll probably check it out though.
July 23rd,
part 1. So it's probably only gonna be like 5 episodes or something, 6.
No, if they're half-hour episodes, it'll probably be 10.
All right. I don't know. What do you think? You gonna check it out?
Yeah, I will. The shizzle, July 23rd.
Mm.
Ooh, I'll be in Florida.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be in Florida?
Yeah.
The music festival?
So hopefully I don't forget about it. Because
if
I forget about it, I'm probably not gonna watch it.
Yeah. Well, you're not gonna watch He-Man when you're at a music festival in Florida.
You never know.
Hey guys, fuck the drinking and the chicks and the coke. Why don't you come over here and watch the He-Man with me?
Hey girl, come check out this episode.
All right, we're gonna move on.
No sudden move. Oh, look, it's Tim Meadows.
Is that Tim Meadows?
I know.
Don Cheadle, you racist bastard. Tim Meadows. Starring Tim Meadows, Benicio del Toro. No. Matt Damon's in it. I didn't even see him in the trailer.
Oh, really?
But apparently he's in it. Brendan Fraser, who I like to see his comeback. Brendan Fraser comeback. David Harbour, John Hamm, Benicio del Toro, Ray Liotta, Don Cheadle. Damn, Karen Copeland, Bill Duke. It's a hell of a cast. It says, the synopsis, a group of criminals are brought together under mysterious circumstances and have to work together to uncover what's really going on when their simple job goes completely sideways. Directed by Steven Soderbergh. Oh, okay. All right.
I like how you're reading that, right? And when you said directed by Steven Soderbergh, it literally popped up on the
directed by Steven Soderbergh. One of the Copelands is in this movie.
One of the who?
He looks like they all look the same, and it's kind of weird. There's Rory Copeland, or Copeland. There's Macaulay Culkin, and then there's Karen Culkin. Like they're all fucking brothers and shit, but Rory and Karen look like the same almost. Like they look the same, and I get them confused all the fucking time.
I'll watch it because
it's
it's
a
going to be on
Soderbergh
HBO
movie.
Max.
Oh yeah, and it's a Soderbergh movie, so it looks like he's going back to like, I don't know, movies like Out of Sight. I don't know, you ever seen those movies like just
No.
like Out of Sight, The Limey, those type of movies where it's like gangster type, like heist type things. And he also like mixes comedy into his movies too. He likes to do that sometimes. It's crazy to see Brendan Fraser, and that dude is big as fuck, dude. He got huge. Holy shit! Weren't we just talking about him?
Probably. Yeah, because I think he's done paying alimony and all that.
Yeah, because
that's why he was gone for so long, because he was like going through depression and shit.
Yeah, because we were talking about like, you know, George the Jungle last week and shit like that. Yeah. It looks interesting. It looks cool, man.
Yeah, he used to be really fit, didn't he?
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Now he's just like all butterballed.
He's an old man.
He's not that old.
I'm punching you. This is going to be a punch.
What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. It's like he likes to interject comedy in his movie. This is going to be a punch.
July 1st.
I'm
nice.
going to punch you in the face. You see this? I'm going to punch you.
Yeah, HBO Max.
Oh
July
yeah,
1st.
dude.
Hey, did your HBO Max get hacked?
No, why?
I don't know. Mine did.
It did?
Yeah.
What happened?
I don't know. It's like I got an email that like
Did you give somebody your password?
no, I got an email from them that was like, your account has been updated, Brent, and I was like, what?
I don't know, Brent.
No, like the dude like changed all my like personal info on there.
What?
Yeah.
But he kept your credit card,
Well, I used
so
my
he can charge you.
I used my Hulu
oh, okay.
to sign up for HBO Max.
Yeah.
So like I was able to just sign into HBO Max through my Hulu and just change everything back.
Oh, okay. But then it didn't happen again?
No.
You changed password and everything?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm about to say, dude.
I was like, well, that was weird.
That's weird. And you knew your password. That's weird.
Well, no, I think because my password stayed the same, but they just changed the name and email.
But how did they get in there?
I don't know.
Had to be somebody you know.
Who's only-
Unless they're like master hackers. Like
That's
I'm
how
gonna-
people. That's what happens all the time. People get in Facebooks and shit somehow. I don't know.
you don't put information on or anything or give people information, do you?
No.
I've had a couple times of like Facebook being like, "Oh, you've had incorrect passwords on your Facebook page," and I knew who it was. It was my exes, so it's like,
He said, I knew it was.
but it was still like that was the only message I've got about like people trying to get in my account. But yeah, no, that's weird though because like you said, you your Hulu, so it's all connected through your Hulu, and then you got an HBO Max. So how he just only got your HBO Max account? That's weird.
Huh.
Brent.
Yeah.
Brent.
It's like, what? All right. Sometimes I get I'll get a notification from my Yahoo Mail app.
I thought you were about to say your yacht. I'm like, what yacht?
But yeah, I get like people like, are you trying to sign in here? And it's like in Arizona and shit. And I'm like, no.
The one thing that's happened to me once was like, I got a call about a white car. Oh God, it was a Cavalier, and it was like they're like, you have I got a phone call. They're like, you have to go to court, and I'm like, for what? And they're like, for a white Cavalier, and they gave me your name. They gave us your name and your blah blah blah, and I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, where the fuck was this at? And they're like, this is like, I don't know, like Tennessee. I don't know. It's like fucking 4 states away. I was like, I don't know, Tennessee's only one. It's not 4 states. But it was somewhere out of state. And I was like, I haven't been out of Ohio in like, I don't know how many years. And they're like, and I haven't even had a Cavalier in like 4. So I don't know what you want from me. And they're like, okay, well, obviously somebody just gave it. I'm like, that is so random. Like a white Cavalier. Was it the same Cavalier that I had? And they just like, oh, we're going to say this name? I was like, I don't know, because I fucking gave it off to a junk place and sold it for like $200. I don't know. Maybe I left a piece of paper in there. They just found a name and like, all right, I'm gonna give this name out. It could be what happened. I don't know. But I don't know. They called me. Were like, yeah, you have to appear in court. I was like, fuck, I do. I haven't had that card in 4 years. Fuck yourself.
That's hilarious.
Anyways, move on. No said a move.
July 1st.
That's what I say to the woman right before I penetrate.
Don't move.
No move. Don't move. I know, right? Oh my God, don't move. Don't move, I'm gonna come. You ready to do that?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
You just fucking come.
No, I just usually fake a leg cramp. I got a cramp. Oh, pull out. Damn, this cramp. The next trailer, we have The Eyes of Tammy Faye. I'm pretty sure you have no idea who this woman is.
I was just gonna take that. Yeah.
She was a televangelist, like one of those guys. You're like, oh, the Lord, blah blah blah. Like not Epstein, Olstein, that guy. I was gonna say Epstein, the Olstein guy.
Yeah.
And like I don't know, like was it the something club, the 700 Club, or whatever it is? I don't know, some fucking. It was like televangelists and shit like that in like the 80s and 90s, and what made him, yeah. And her husband, basically Jim Baker, publicly when Jim Baker was indicted, convicted, and imprisoned on numerous counts of fraud and conspiracy in 1989, resulting in the dissolution of the PTL Club, which was, her thing that she founded. Which I believe it became the 700 Club. That's what I was just talking about. But yeah, it was like this whole thing, and she divorced. But yeah, because it was her husband, who I guess is played by Andrew Garfield in this movie, who looks recognizable, but Jessica Chastain looks fucking unrecognizable. This is Jessica Chastain. She's sexy, beautiful.
I know she is, yeah.
And then she literally looks like Tammy. It's fucking weird. It's like she looks just like her. And like they made her look like shorter and everything, and they gave her big ass cheeks. Yeah, so this guy was like embezzling money and shit and getting arrested, and there was like things of like, was he in it too, or it's that kind of thing. I vaguely remember it when I was growing up, but I remember this fucking weirdo on my TV fucking dancing. She was singing and she's talking about God and shit like that. I don't know, how do you feel about somebody who's never even heard of these people?
I don't know. Could be interesting, maybe. I don't know.
You think those
More
fucking
to watch it.
But this is kind of like what the televangelists are now, or like they're making millions and millions of dollars, billions of dollars,
donations and shit
off people who are like just believing all their bullshit. Oh yeah, that's right.
What?
She also was castrate, or not castrate, but she was excommunicated or whatever the fuck you call it. It's like because she believed gays and lesbians were all a part of God's plan too, and stuff like that.
She accepted them?
Yeah, she accepted them and stuff like that.
Interesting. So she's gonna go through her whole life, hey?
It looks like it. Oh, this is a funny thing too, dude. It's directed by Michael Showalter. He directed Wet Hot American Summer, The Wanderlust, The Big Sick, Hello, My Name is Doris, which is a really good movie. It's very underrated. So this movie's going to be chock full of like comedy. I don't know.
Maybe. Or it's just all serious.
Yeah. I mean, The Big Sick was serious, but also was hilarious at the same time.
Was it?
You ever seen it?
Nope.
Watch it, dude. It's fucking good. It's a good movie. Like, it's, Camille's life story about how he met his wife and she ended up having some kind of weird disease. And she thought she was going to die. So he bonded with her parents that were, like, totally opposite of, like, the way he was raised and shit like that. And then how he had to deal with his Pakistani parents, dealing with, like setting him up with, like, arranged marriages and shit like that. What about does it seem interesting? Story? Anything?
I honestly probably won't watch it. We both know it.
Really?
But it could be. I mean, it goes through the whole life, so. Did
you even watch that movie with Margot Robbie and Sebastian Stan?
No.
With I, Tonya?
Nope.
You never watched it?
Nope.
It's a good movie, dude. I'm telling you, it's hilarious. But it's a good movie. And Margot Robbie, man, she, I don't know, still kind of looks hot.
Kind of.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Tanya Harding wasn't bad looking back in the day. I mean, she had an ass on her and stuff like that, but I don't know. She was no, what's her name?
Robbie?
Yeah, no Margot Robbie or, what's her name? The chick she ended up hitting the pipe with, or having people hitting her pipe with, Kerrigan? Kerrigan? I can't remember. Dude, I was at grade school when that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't born.
Yeah.
No, I probably was born.
Dude, I remember the weirdest things when I was like, because did it all happen when I was like in third grade? It was a Tanya Harding thing. And then Lorena Bobbitt cutting the dude's dick off. I just remember I was like, what? What?
The dick?
And they attached it back.
Really?
I'm like, what? How do they even work? Like, I was a kid. I was baffled by those things. And then the whole OJ thing happened, too. It was like all happened in like 1 year. There's a lot of things to take in.
So what is happening in the world?
I didn't understand any of it, but I was just like, whoa, this is weird. You don't have that when you remember something when you're a kid and you're like, oh, shit, that was a big thing. And I was like, okay. Like 9/11?
Yeah.
That was probably the biggest thing that happened in your childhood.
You
I'm
know,
trying
I was
to think.
5.
You're 5?
Yeah.
Really? I thought you were born 96, right? Yeah, 5. Okay.
I know. Math is hard for you.
I know, right? Especially when I'm drinking.
3 beers.
Yeah, I know. So you don't remember anything from, like, something like that? And you're like, oh, shit, that's a big thing.
The movie theater shooting. That happened when I was a kid. Dark Knight.
Oh, the Dark Knight theater shooting. Yeah. People were freaked out to go and see movies because they're afraid. Because it was like a trap, though. It's literally, if you think about it, you're literally in a trap. Like, somebody comes into the front, you can't go anywhere unless you go through him. So it's like,
be aware of your exits.
Yeah, it's like, oh, yeah, they're all towards the person who is shooting us. It's like, yeah, we're aware. It's over there. You put a fucking Ghostbuster slide over here, and you just slide on a pole or something in the back. That's what you need. That's a good idea. I don't even know why I think about it.
Yeah, you try having 30, 40, 50 people slide down a fucking one pole.
Or make it a slide.
A literal slide.
Like an emergency hatch, go. It's like this big slide that everybody just jumps down at once. I'd rather get injured or a bruise instead of getting shot in the face. I should probably patent that and sell it.
To who?
A theater. In case of shootings, there's this hatch. And then when you open the hatch, it's one of those inflatable rafts, and then it just goes into where people are walking in their movie. And it just hits somebody in the face and throws them down. And you just see all these random people flying down an inflatable slide. God, it's ingenious. Holy shit, dude. That'd be hilarious. I don't know. Anything else you want to talk about?
That wasn't all the trailer. What?
Yeah.
Really? I thought we sent a bunch more.
There was a Free Man. I didn't check it out, Free Guy, because I don't want to be because they show so much already.
Yeah, there was a lot shown in that.
I don't want to be spoiled by
what about
everything.
Looney Tunes?
There was another Looney Tunes?
Yeah,
I didn't see that. No.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just cultural.
Is
But yeah,
is
that's
this
it.
different?
Yeah.
Is it different than the first one we saw?
Yeah.
King James.
King James. Oh my God, that's gay. Cause
I'm shorter than Kevin Hart.
shorter than Kevin Hart.
I don't know. I don't think he has like a voice for animation.
He does not. He does not have a voice for animation.
The computer dude kidnapped my son.
Definitely was like throwing me way the fuck off.
He sounds like Charles Barkley.
What'd you do to my son?
Shall we? We'll get your son back. I promise.
Where's your tits at?
Fuck. They gonna fuck.
I know. Where's your tits at?
Introducing the Goon Squad!
Still, I'm like, this is Raider Player 1, except it's basketball.
Yeah, I know.
She got me. I'm not a betting duck.
I don't,
Oh, it looks
mean,
like they're bringing back the song from the first one. Dun, 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 dun.
I'm gonna watch it. But
Oh, of course, I'm gonna watch it. I'm watching it.
July 16th.
Yeah, I'll probably end up watching it with my kids too.
We're good.
Did you watch the first one with them, right?
Yeah, we watched it. We were playing Uno and stuff.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. The Toon Squad doesn't give up.
If we're going out,
I like how they're like real like looking, but still you can see the animation.
The animation, yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. What was the point?
I know, right? Why didn't they just make them like that in the first place? So like Warner Bros. Doesn't have money.
Come on, man. Granny's out here having a martini at halftime.
haters gonna hate.
That's what
Wait a
Jerry
minute.
was talking about.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Let me get straight.
Yep.
A cartoon bunny with some tits on her is offensive, but drinking a martini while you play basketball is completely okay.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck is this world coming to?
Yeah, burrs.
Oh my
But
God.
yeah. That's what Jerry was talking about. What if Bill Murray came in at halftime?
That would be great, dude. What's up, guys? How'd you even get here? That was in the first movie. How'd you even get here, bro? Oh, we got the same age, and he just hooked me up. It's a big story, but it doesn't matter. I'm here, Mike, and I'm here for you.
Exactly, dude. That'd be hilarious as fuck. See, I thought maybe they would like make it a sequel.
Yeah, I know, right?
But it's like they don't know how to play basketball. So it's the same fucking
it's
thing.
the
It's a
same
remake.
story. It's the same story all over again. It's like, we know you've done it before.
It would have been probably better if they did make it like a sequel.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, we know what we're doing.
I didn't even think about that. It's
like, yeah.
Of course. Why do they need training again when they've already done it before? Now you said it. Kind of rehashing the whole thing all over again.
Yeah, I don't think there was anything else we really said.
Yeah, I know, right?
Let me see real quick.
There's nothing really.
You sent an article about Ted, didn't you? TV show?
Oh, yeah. No. Ted? Or was it,
a live action TV prequel to the Ted movie?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Live action TV series. Nice.
Oh, no. I thought you were talking about the MacGruber.
Oh, what the
Peacock series.
All the
adds
fucks.
Sam Elliott and Lawrence Fishburne and Mickey Rourke for the upcoming MacGruber series on Peacock has added those powerhouses. I wonder what the fuck they're gonna do. You never even see MacGruber.
Nope.
That movie is so fucking funny, dude. MacGruber.
Is it on Peacock?
I don't know, dude.
Probably.
It's probably. I don't know. It's probably got to be on Peacock. Do you have Peacock?
Yeah. I don't know. I think I paid for everything, but I don't use any.
Really?
Of them.
You just buy it. Whatever. I'm gonna buy it.
I killed them all. I'm so fucking stupid.
He literally did a Deadpool 2 where he accumulated this team. They get into a van and a bomb goes off inside the van, kills them all.
I will suck your dick. I will suck your fucking dick. I will do it. Just join my team. You can fuck me or get fucked by me. You can watch me fuck something. And I'll fuck it for you. Come on, just tell me what you want me to fuck. Jesus Christ. Just tell me what you want me to fuck. Okay, I don't have any lubricant. Do you see any
He pulls his
pants back on. What are you doing?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm so fucked here. I am so...
Suck your dick.
Come on, MacGruber. It's,
I don't know. Anything else?
I do not have anything else. Nope, I don't think so.
All right. Well, that's going to wrap us up this week. Hit us up on Facebook, download, and subscribe to us on iTunes. Also, go to our website page, entmntpop.com. Or also follow us on Twitter. What is that, Nemo?
At ENTMNTPOP.
Peace, bitches.